In Miami for the Capital One Orange Bowl between Georgia and Florida State. We'll have highlights and analysis coming up at 11. But right now, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to count down the top 5 games WSAV covered this year. Let's start with number 5, back on February 13th. This is girls high school basketball, Richmond Hill and Camden County, with the winner earning a spot in the region tournament and also a spot in the state tournament because Region 1-7A only has 5 teams. These squads had already faced each other twice this year, with Richmond Hill winning both games by the same score, 39-28. This matchup saw Richmond Hill down 8 with around 90 seconds left, but the Wildcats storm back and they take the lead on this jumper from Micaiah Matthews as Richmond Hill wins 45-43. They earn the spot in the region tournament as well as the state tournament. To number 4, we go to college football. Florida at South Carolina in Columbia on September 14th. The Gamecocks looking to avoid a 1-3 start in SEC play. Let's go to the fourth quarter. This 33-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Simon gives South Carolina a 10-point lead, 37-27, with 9:11 left in the fourth quarter. And the fans are doing the Gator Chomp. But South Carolina could not finish this game off. Florida responded with a touchdown to make it a 3-point contest. Then the Gamecocks go 3 and out. Then Florida retakes possession, and with under a minute left to play, Graham Mertz completes this touchdown pass to give Florida the lead as the Gators go on to win 41-39. At number 3, a night game in Columbia. Back on November 18th, South Carolina hosting Kentucky. South Carolina started out this game scoring 10 points in the first quarter, highlighted by this touchdown pass from Spencer Rattler to Xavier Legette. But then the Gamecocks do not score again until the fourth quarter. In the final frame, South Carolina trails 14-10, and it's Rattler to Legette again for the game-winning score. South Carolina wins 17-14. At number 2, we go to Atlanta for the SEC championship. Georgia ranked number 1 in the nation, a perfect 12-0 on the season, taking on number 8 Alabama, who comes in at 11-1. Georgia has never beaten Alabama for the SEC championship, and they still have not. Georgia starts out the game with a touchdown, but then they give up 17 straight points to trail 17-7 at the break. In the final quarter, Alabama still leads by 10 points, but Georgia's offense got hot. They scored 14 in the last 15 minutes, but what the Bulldogs needed was a stop from the conference's top defense, and they could not get one, as Alabama stuns the number 1 team in the nation. Georgia's national title hopes gone, and Alabama squeaks into the college football playoff with an upset victory. And our top game of 2023, we go back to the high school level. It's Bethesda winning its first state championship in football in school history. Bethesda faced Williamsburg Academy. Bethesda, out of Savannah, Georgia, plays in the South Carolina Independent School Association. The Blazers had been knocking on the door 3 previous times, only to have the knocks unanswered. And it looked like they would be denied again. They trailed 17-6 in the second half, but then this swing pass goes for a score. Then later in the fourth quarter, Tristan Randall throws his second touchdown of the quarter, and Bethesda takes the lead 18-17. Williamsburg drove the ball down the field and had a shot to win the game in the final seconds. But this kick from about 40 yards is no good. But hold the celebration, Bethesda is penalized 15 yards for jumping over the snapper. So Williamsburg gets another shot from 15 yards closer, and they miss again. Bethesda wins the Class AA state title, the school's first state championship in the sport since they started playing back in 2006. Coming up at 11, we'll have highlights and post-game reaction from the Capital One Orange Bowl. That's the wrap for sports. Stay with us. More news is next.